That's literally gonna be the very first sound. Now it's just right away. So glad. Really, that activated Pokebot. That's awesome. That's so cool. Well, now it begins for realsies. I mean, like, it already did begin, but I mean, like, Yahoo. Yeah. Cerebot. We all love a Cerebot.
Cerebot.
The greatest moderator in the lands. Aside from you.
Were you having a hard time?
I was just like, oh, wait a moment. Maybe that's not quite true. Maybe the one that can, like, actually think might be a little bit better. So, you know, that's what I decided. Now I'm actually streaming late again. It's like when I played Ruina. Wow.
Oh
I think one time with Ruina I was up to like 2 a.m. on a stream. Not quite as bad as Soul Cake was. 3 a.m. gorilla stream. Mr. Soul Cake. I hope he heard that.
Imagine he ends up watching the VOD. I think he's sleeping right now.
That's what you'd think, but actually, if you go to the Soul Squad server, I think Ghoul Cake might be Soul Cake, and it says playing Freedom Planet 2. So, I think you might be wrong on that one, Owl.
I keep thinking he's actually in your server when he's not.
Nope, he's not. But if anybody wants to join the Discord server, there's nobody here, so. But for future reference, ! Discord or ! Linktree in the chat room.
I'm gonna bonk you.
Why? I didn't do anything wrong. I just said the things. I'm just trying my best. Oh yeah, and we have Lambdance now. Is this the first one with Lambdance? So awesome. Nothing in this world makes me happier than Lambdance. It's not true. But Lambdance is up there.
Sorry if I keep yawning midstream.
That's fine. This is the sleepy stream. This is late. This is chillin'. Why did my entire... Oh, this is the very first time... Oh, no.
What?
The very first time I've streamed without... with a third monitor, and so now when I, like, open the game, it gets all... And it pushes all my windows over. No, it's actually so annoying.
Apologies.
It's not your fault. Why does it do that?
Anyway,
This doesn't even make sense.
Nobody's watching the VOD or watching the stream right now, as there are 3 viewers.
What? There's 3? Oh, mine says 1. This is unfair.
Raga has only 5 more followers until he's at 50 followers.
Okay, you didn't. Which is the requirements for affiliate. Which you didn't have to say that here. I'm going to turn you up because there's absolutely no way anyone's hearing you. I listened to the old, like, the VODs and stuff, and you're way quieter than me. Means your volume has got to go up. Get ready for louder owl. Please speak. Well, that wasn't really words, but I'll take it. That's good enough for me. Hello, everyone. Oh, you're sick. You need to go to bed. Stop eating. Stop eating. Huh?
Did you change your scene?
What?
The scene.
I have no idea what you're saying.
Are you on the game on the stream?
Oh no, I forgot to. I haven't done anything yet though. It's like late, you know. You know how it is. It's like, you know,
Anyone know a good bonk emote?
hello there, witness. We're lambing. See, this is why I don't stream like by myself. Yes, then there'd just be no gameplay, and that'd be awesome. Okay, you know, now I see why I'm not at 50 yet. This is why. You might get a game, you might not. I really couldn't tell you. We have an old person, and that's not okay. You know what we have to do. And that's a sermon. But I mean, we will, you know... Old people, look at how slow they walked in. We can't keep them around for long.
Make them fight each other.
Well, I think we only have one old person, so a youngin could lose, and we have to just kill them. I'm just picking this.
You should start posting the cat on Twitter.
Is that really, is that the highest, like, necessity? Oh, we can get the final upgrade for something. Work and worship, law and order, possessions and sustenance.
I require you to post your cat.
At some point, okay. I know you'll yell at me and remind me. So, you know, with your incredible will, you'll make it happen. I'm sure. Work and worship, law and order, possessions, sustenance. I'm gonna. You know, it's soon. I don't think anybody's gonna be here, so... Just want to find peace in rest or glory in labor. Glory through toil ritual. Perform a ritual at your temple which allows followers to work through 3 days and nights without getting tired. That's what we love. Holy day ritual. Perform a ritual at your temple declaring a day of rest. Your followers will not work that day and gain 80 faith. Who would ever let their people rest? That doesn't sound beneficial for me. Is it working? Who would ever do the other one? No. Someone who's in desperate need of faith, but when have I ever made a decision that resulted in faith dropping? Never. I don't know what you were about to say, but whatever you were gonna say is wrong. I just, you know, let it be known that we do our best here. And never does anything bad happen. We're gonna sacrifice someone. Okay, I know there's 2 sentences following each other, you know. Might be a little off-putting. But they're old, so... This person is dead. And all you have to say is soup.
Oh, there's soup now.
I mean, we could certainly turn them into one. Okay, they're cheering for a while. Takes me a good minute to collect that faith, I guess. Give me your bones. Thank you very much. I needed those.
Oh yeah. You wanted a little buddy, right?
Please, come on, you're already doing stuff. But yes, the answer is yes.
What kind of little buddy?
I think you might be able to put a little guess out there.
Catpo?
okay, okay, yes, but also I was thinking, you know, we could do good old cat. I do love my cat. That is true. But also, I am kind of flame wisp guy.
I can work with that.
But you don't have to.
Shh.
You're working on the other thing for me already.
Shh.
And
Which thing?
the new, you know.
Oh. I haven't started sketching that out.
That's fine. In case you haven't noticed, I want you to take your time and do literally anything else first. So,
Do you wish for it to be more chibi or
I mean, and however, it should look close to the way that that my next, you know, that the next one will look like. You know? Same art style. Whatever you would define that as. Okay, wait, my intent actually was to just get on here and, like, decorate for a bit, and, like, actually make this place look good instead of a labor camp. Because, you know, I want my people to look like they live in fashion, and not like this is just their 9 to 5. And, you know, I'm pretty sure opening those menus would pause time, and I can just chillax, maybe go play some Knucklebones for a while. It'd be a great time. We've certainly got the money to do so.
when most of the time the structure of a cat is a beam?
I mean, yeah. Feels weird saying it like that. Have I been planting flower seeds at all time? No, only 3 of them are. Okay, good. That was gonna be really sad. Oh, we just got another elder. Are you kidding me? Old people.
What do you have against old people? Damn.
They don't work. I know it sounds rude, but like, you know, we're a growing cult. But we only have one old person, so I can't make them all fight. Hey, what's up, my good person? I've returned from my successful missionary bearing gifts. I managed to find 22 meat and 9, like, morsels. It's not my mission. You're awesome. Oh, but you need to sleep. That's okay. I'm glad you went to drink. Here. No, we won't extort tithes from somebody who just got back from a great journey. Just go to bed. You are going to bed, right?
No.
Okay, why did you answer for them? Did they just come back and start working? No, go sleep. Some people. I know we were just complaining about people not working, but... You know. Pray 20%... No, pray 20% faster. Now that's... I mean, okay, well, you can't actually reach it over there, so I guess I don't mind. Oh, we're supposed to do this, too. Here, let's just build that, and then we can do the thing. Just gonna put up a little bit, just because I want to make sure I have wood. And some gold, also. Wait, we're almost at 1,000 gold. We can throw in some gold bars in there. Let me help build. Let me okay, whatever.
No.
I'm not trying to interrupt you, Malo. I just want you to level up. Alrighty. And then we can already build another thing. Beautiful. Anyway, decorations. This is what we want to focus on. And there's paths. Flooring. And those are infinite. You don't have to actually spend anything on them. Which is a cool thing. There's so many things from these places that I just don't have. What does mosaic look like? I mean, I don't make things that are pretty. I'm not really known for that.
That's my job.
Huh?
That's my job.
You didn't have, you didn't, you know, it could have been a little encouraging. You know? I mean, like, you're right, but currently it's my job to do this. But instead you just agreed, like, yeah, it's no. Here, I can have mosaic flooring in front of my incredibly just amazing buildings that everybody has to go to, because I, like, am the best. You know? That just makes sense. All of my special land, you know. I don't know if that's gonna stay there, actually. Here, where should things go? Why are people pooping over there? Oh, you're cleaning. That's great. I love my little workers.
You should probably make like a little sleeping corner or something.
I mean, we already kind of have that. I just need to, you know, let me move it down. Edit buildings. Everybody can just start sleeping away down here. Right, we're moving camp, okay, people? It'll be way nicer down here, you just have to trust me. You just gotta trust me. That's all. There's a plan here. Whether or not it's a good one, we may soon see. Don't pay attention to how hard that was for me to move that to that right tile. You know, that was intentional. That was for comedic effect. I totally know what I'm doing, and am stellar at it. You have one open 10, I guess. I'm gonna have to upgrade these at some point. This still just feels like it is just, they're only here for work and I'm just keeping them here. You know, I could try to make it look like a little campsite. I'm not sure why there's a tent there. Oh, you can flip them too. Yeah, I could make a campsite.
Yeah, you
I could make a camp like for the elitist of my workers. Sorry pal, but I'm gonna rip your shelter from underneath you. Here, let's get those trees out of the way.
Shadow Wolf?
Hmm?
Nothing.
Okay. You just dig these up with an axe, because, you know, I can. As much as I hate to dig up trees after all that time spent, like, praying for them. But I mean, hey. Lamb's gotta do what a lamb's gotta do. Confession time. Who do we get a confession from? I don't want to hear from Carl after all the ruckus he's caused. Call him in. Carl, what do you have to say? No soup. That's what Carl has to say.
He doesn't like the soup.
Keeper of secrets. Carl, let me inspire you.
Does he not like the soup?
Apparently not. And something about a crown. Watching you, Carl. The shoulders are gonna fall and crumble at some point. And when they do, oh boy. Okay, now I can get back to the thing I was doing. Editing buildings! I want them to be in like a big ring. Here, this can just move over for a little while. Can all get back to work in a minute. I'm sorry, pal. I'm gonna probably have to move you again. It's gonna have to be a fairly big circle. But, you know, it'll inspire a sense of community for everyone, hopefully, you know. Theoretically, everyone can feel like a big, happy family.
You're right.
Hmm?
Theoretically.
Yeah. Hopefully it'll all go well. This is more of a square.
What's up?
Just I moved something a little bit wrong. Ba 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 da 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 doo. Just let me move the thing there. Okay, good.
No.
Oh no. Okay, that's gonna we're gonna live with that. I would never miss that mistake. Never, never, never. Oh, are you kidding me? You can't be there. Sorry, sick person. Just kinda gotta take that from you. You know, making something symmetrical in this diagonal world, a little annoying. Everyone, this is where you sleep now, okay? This is where the people live.
What if I don't wanna?
You joined the cult. That's all I'm saying. Get a nice fence around it. I hope these don't have to be built. Do those need to be built? They just need to be built. Oh. They take a decent amount of time too as well. Upsetting. You have a level, don't you? No, you don't. Yeah, I feel like a good way to make this game feel a whole lot better is to just make my place look pretty.
Yeah.
And I'll feel more accomplished in the end. These cost a stone. Oh my gosh. I'll wait on those. Flooring doesn't cost stone though. What should they have? Should they have stone flooring or hay flooring?
Yes.
You're one of them. What do you want? There's also flower flooring. Okay, flowers. You will all sleep on flowers then. Game, please. Not there. So, why is it gotta be diagonal grid? Please, game. Just let me go where I want to go.
No.
Feels like Viva Pinata.
World getting in your way.
One day, some game will be better than Viva Pinata. I mean, it's hard to make a game better than something that has Mouse Mallow. And when someone kills a Mouse Mallow, oh, I don't even know. I don't even know what to think.
You don't even know them.
Only bad people let Mouse Mallows die. That's all I'm saying. That looks right. Just because it looks right doesn't mean it looks good.
Go ahead and get a Marshmallow.
They finally got a Mallow?
Second game.
Oh.
They still got them though?
Yeah, but it's in Trouble in Paradise and not normal.
They really
Which is
wanted to
sad.
get a Marshmallow, but one never appeared again.
Well, they shouldn't have had Mallow get eaten. That's what I think. Hey, I appreciate you all giving me faith all the time, but I actually do need some stone miners, so... Okay. Woohoo. We're not done, of course, because that still looks pretty bad, you know? I won't lie to myself. I'm probably the worst person you can watch decorate something. Can we make a prison yard?
If you want to.
I want to. This will be prison. It's the door. My stone walls. My gosh. Game, please. 2, 3. Everyone just walks over. Everybody pick a wall.
Everyone pick a wall, that's your wall now.
Yeah, pick a wall and start hammering away. Look at everybody working except for that red panda that's walking away.
Wait, a red panda's walking away from the boat?
From our walls.
Oh, then we don't need them.
You can walk through the walls. Truly. Truly a wall. Let me add stone floors just to make them feel sad. Just to make it more annoying, yeah. just to be placed. Can't quite tell if I got them all or not. Alright, prisons are real. Hopefully nobody needs to get locked up for a while. Apparently I have more beds than needed. So okay, Twitch got rid of hosting, I'm sad? No way, Soul. I haven't even been able to host anyone. Ever. So that's sad. I'll never get to do that.
Sick.
I can't... No way. Oh, my speakers broke down. Now nobody's hearing my propaganda. That's not okay. But I know somebody who, even without propaganda, continues to work into the late hours of the night. That person is Soulcake. So glad Soul's here. Your contributions are amazing. Yes, good. I'm glad you still approve of the moon charm being on you. I probably have necklaces I have to give to people. Yeah, let's see if I have any gifts. So, you've probably done the work of two people combined, so here's a small gift for you. Yay! That's excellent. Oh, wait! The speaker just emits, like, bah. That's awesome. It's just bleeding sounds. I didn't know that.
That is great.
I have to decorate this place, except I'm bad at decorating. So... I should just make a big church area with all of the, like, main things. We'll have, like, the work center. We'll have the church place. Here, let me get all the church buildings configured. Oh, the grave that has my cat in it. Sad. And of course, there's a single tree up here. Because that's what I needed. So glad that's in my way. Only 2 lumber from that one. I wish there wasn't the Twitch totem contributions thing above this, because I don't have that. Oh, Salos has reached old age. That means we have 2 old people. You know what that means. It's time for an old people fight. After a sermon, of course. You were actively encouraging an old person fight earlier. And now you say, why is it when I encourage it, why am I the bad guy, Owl? Why do I have to be the bad guy?
I am sleepy, okay? Yeah.
I have sleepy. Fair enough. Everyone, give me your wisdom. Crown time. Another doctrine. Actually, be maxed out on doctrines in a moment. Law and order. Faith through devotion or faith through donation? Loyalty enforcer. Perform a ritual at your temple in which you appoint a follower as your loyalty enforcer, tasked with patrolling the cult and raising the loyalty of others. Oh, I want that so badly. I just like having a little person go around and do stuff. That's fun. Perform a ritual at your temple in which you appoint a follower as your tax enforcer, tasked with collecting money from your cult members. Oh, I like loyalty enforcer way more. And who cares about money? I already have $900 I got from you people, and I'll do it again. I can take care of the taxes myself. As for making people happy, I don't know. I'm taking loyalty enforcer. Duh. Okay, who's gonna be the happy police? Anybody want a job? Who's young? Who here do we have that will live a while? Not gonna be an old person. Oh, I could give someone a necklace for this. Wait a minute. Owl, you're nowhere to be found.
Because I'm dead.
You died? The other you died?
Yeah?
What? I don't even remember that. I guess that makes sense though. I don't remember a lot of things. When did
And then
what happened to you?
I don't remember anyway.
Okay, you'll be the happy police once you're like alive.
I wish to be axolotl.
I'll have to get that. Oh, I need to go talk to those people then at nighttime, I think. I have to delve into the pit. Alrighty, 2 old people are gonna fight to the death. Because, yay.
Oh,
Where's
by
old-
the way,
Where's the other old
okay,
person?
if you're still here, how'd they go?
Where's the other old person? Yeah, how's it going? Where's the other old person? How did they get out so quickly? They're old. Come back here, everyone. They go good. Excellence.
Oh, that's good. Don't mind me, I'm like super tired.
There's 2 old people in the audience. We see them. There they are. Salios. Okay. We're ready. All good. Good.
I'm gonna really quickly slap Rava with something.
No. They're dead! Yay! I feel like I shouldn't have said that. I don't feel like I should have said they're dead, yay. Oh boy. Please be nice. Please, whatever you vote for, have it be a nice thing.
We didn't have any classes today, but I was mostly working because I had some other. Yeah, that's fair.
It's gonna be everyone dies instantly or something. It's gonna be awesome.
I think the classes today was.
It brought my cat back to life! Yo! Odin has stopped dissenting. So Odin wasn't dead, I guess. Odin was just dissenting. Was protested by being dead. That's a cat moment.
Oh, by the way, speaking of cats.
Okay, fine. We're pausing for a second. Been sent something highly. That's my innate reaction to seeing what I've seen. That's little buddy. Little buddy looks grumpy. you really just spammed that.
Yeah. So apparently the extension did work? Oh, interesting. Yeah, I think it sometimes just wants to not exist. So it might be a good if it does work for you and if Rava does actually get a follower.
Well, we don't know
Right?
which part works. If it was just the voting part, or
Yeah. I think a user can only be in one quote at a time. Oh yeah, that's fair.
I don't think that is true.
I don't know.
Simply because that would be weird. You wouldn't want to release your game with a ton of people playing the game and you're on Twitch and then you can only be in one at a time.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty easy to die in the game though.
Could be wrong. Yeah, I think you are wrong and I should go out and get a follower real quick. Oh, and someone remind me next time it's night in this game to go to the lighthouse. It's not night. That's why I said what I said. Oh, but if I go in right now, I'm gonna have to fight the guy. Oh, and people need food. Okay, I'm gonna cook food for them really quick.
Oh, the spider's there.
Oh,
The spider
okay, I can just do that then.
It's a spider.
I'm hearing you. I got it.
Get the
Hey,
spider.
for anyone who didn't know, the spider's there.
If you have arachnophobia, go look away for a second.
I think everyone's, you know, I have that, but I'm fine. Personally. Like, there's, like, the game Grounded with the arachnophobia settings, that if you turn them all the way on, spiders are just a floating white ball. Grounded's such a good game. I'm going to purchase you. Thanks. Whoa, that's what they say. They say, whoa.
There's a seahorse.
Yeah. That could be you. That could be you. I mean, you get to customize yourself, of course. Assuming it works, you know? There's always a chance it doesn't. Oh, 3 bad perks? That's so awesome. That's so awesome. Reminder, if anyone's here besides Soulcake, feel free to hop in, you know? Soulcake wouldn't mind. And, you know, that's the point of a raffle. Oh, there's one participant, so it's possible Soulcake's in. But I'll wait a moment. Oh? What do you have to say, Soul? How convenient. Okay. Nobody else is going in, and I've, you know, it's clearly it's been long enough. So, over. Soul! Soul's here! Soul's real! Alright, get to customizing. You have 3 really annoying perks I get to read. That's so much fun. I'll hand you another amulet. Must have died in the other cult. I feel like that's not how that works. You could be right, though, considering it appears to be working now. So, I mean, really.
So, if the whole voting stuff wasn't working, then...
The voting seemed to be working.
Yeah. Well, the voting stuff wasn't working for him originally.
A bee. Our old bee died. We only had one bee, and the name was Beatrice. It was very funny. Apparently the way naming works in the game is there's a ton of, like, first sections, last sections, and middle sections, and it just picks a random first part of the name, then 50% chance for a middle part, and then a random last part of the name, and that's how character names work in this game. Cynical, 50% harder to level up. On recruit, immediately lose 10 faith. Lose 10 faith while falling ill. That's awesome. That's awesome, Soul. I'm glad you're here to inspire everybody. You're gonna go mining stone. But I'm also gonna give you a gift. Soulcake 2, the sequel. Okay, give follower to increase their faith. Follower will have increased movement speed, live twice as long, harvest bonus resources, or will generate devotion faster. What do you want, Soul? That sounded like aggressive. Which one of these do you want? Pick any necklace. It can be yours. Speed, alrighty. I think you do like fast things from what I've picked up on. You might be a little bit of a Sonic fan. Could be wrong. You know. But, you know, I've got some faith in my guess. And Soulcake's already mining. I love when my workers get working.
Bananas.
And Soulcake is immediately about to vomit. Alright. First thing Soulcake does not actually get a single piece of wood mined, but moves over to the corner of the map and pukes. Thank you, Soul. Glad you're here, and people are pooping outside of my chapel. This is the worst. Oh, but we actually have things now. Grand shelters. Okay. We can pick ritual cooldowns down, shrine flame bundle, outhouses, grand shelters, refineries, missionaries, summoning circle 2, fertilizer silo, or trap scarecrows. What are we wanting? I mean, this is the beautification era. So we could get those new houses.
House.
Okay. I'm gonna have to build them, though. Never...
The houses, so.
Medical Station 2, it looks like. Yeah, Healing Bay 2. Alright, let's go see how much this is gonna break the bank. Requires 3 poo to build. That's awesome. These shelters are grand. Okay, well, we're throwing those out there immediately. That's awesome. Wait, the ones in the center should be them. Oh yes, game, that is totally the next logical spot for me to go to. Did anyone else follow that pathing perfectly? Because that was totally, like, logical pathing there.
Definitely.
Like, you know, if you couldn't follow that, I don't know what to tell you.
No idea.
We do have enough poop to go around. That's a sentence that I woke up this morning and was like, yeah, I'll say that. Yeah, but I did in fact wake up this morning.
It is 9:09.
Stop pooping over there. How am I supposed to build when you poop on top? Of course, I will then use your poop to turn it into a building. You know, as it was meant to be. Has our Lord intended. In this beautiful cult. Can all of you stop walking behind the church? You literally just walked over there and pooped, and now you're laughing at said poop. And now you're going over there to vomit. Soulcake 1 is coming over here, and Soulcake 1 has just pooped on the floor. I Soul the First. Yeah, I take your money. I know you're about to level up, and I could instantly level you up right now, but I'm not going to. By the virtue of that, you just pooped in the corner. So, enjoy that. That's only, you know, bad for me, but still. Is everyone just gonna continue pooping in the corners? Like, stop it. Stop pooping in the corners, people.
They like the corners.
Stop pooping.
Just stop.
Yeah, just like literally just don't need to. I don't know what to tell them. Just stop needing to poop on it. It's pretty simple. We have 2 of these, or is that just, it's just there? Okay. Like, everywhere where I can perform a special action. That's what I want over here.
My day be so fun.
Then boom, poop corner. I mean, that was the only logical thing to say. We do need this janitor station nearby to them because, oh boy.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Oh boy, do they like pooping. I can turn this into more grassland. Don't really know what to do. Okay. Okay. No, I think it is, actually. I'm looking at that owl, I think that actually is a threat.
What the gavel?
Give me a second, okay? I was just trying to think of a good spot for it to go, alright?
Where your plushie is?
There's like 4 people pooping in the corner, that's so awesome.
You could put it like
Here, everyone, slight intermission.
on the other side of the latest follower thing for now.
Very slight intermission to add something that I think everyone will be able to agree was definitely worth the time and effort. I love when I'm trying to add something and it doesn't want to be added. How do I add things again? I don't even like what is the button?
Button.
Just like the correct button.
Control C, Control V.
There's the right button. No, something new. That's the name of that. Everyone get ready. Get ready, you're about to just have your socks blown off. It's gonna be crazy. If my files want to work, search my entire computer for this. It's not real. It's not real.
You want to know what also is crazy? Water.
But I mean, no. Surnames are the same. They absolutely are not. I can guarantee you nothing there exists. That's why it's actually off. That's so wild.
Kotomoyam just went.
What happened to it?
You went black.
Oh, okay. Just. We're professionals. We're professionals.
No,
Is the see? Look at that. Isn't that incredible? Here. Plushie. I gotta be real with you. I gotta be real. You're gonna move over, okay, pal? Because now we have the Wisp Cat. All right. Which I will find a better placement for in the near future. And by the near future, I probably mean like right after this happens. But for now, ooh, Space Cat. Look at that. Look at our good old Wisp Cat that we now have.
He is a little grumpy.
Like cats are.
Just
I mean, it's truly amazing. Okay, now that I did that, maybe a little well. I would have loved to give it a more of a proper introduction, but you sent me a water gun emoji and said put up the cat. So I was kind of forced to do it then. I mean what? I mean what? That didn't happen.
You need a gun emote.
That is perhaps true.
So I should probably work on other emotes.
Like, so you're telling me that you should work on the things that other people require from you, that are paying you, that are commissions, that people are, I'll say again, paying you for first before you decide to make things for me. Is that what you're saying? Is that what you just said?
Cat.
Yeah, that's all you have to say. Is cat.
I will get this stuff done though.
Okay, good.
Not that bad. Burnout is a little shit.
I didn't add mosaic flooring.
Mosaic flooring?
Yes. I wanted the Weeping Shrine to go here. It would have been fun. Hey,
Hi,
Sushi! Welcome! What'd you say?
I'm sleep deprived.
Then sleep.
No.
I don't know what more I can do for you than just that.
This is refusing sleep.
What I do is I lay in my bed and then I like try to sleep and fail. That's my strategy.
You know what I'm gonna do?
Exactly that.
No.
Oh, what are you gonna do?
A bunch of pictures of my cat on Twitter. Because
Now that is actually a great idea. Anybody who's like alive should be doing that, I think.
because if I'm not gonna be posting much, like and streaming much until like I'm done with everything, I may as well post a cat.
Well, here's the most garbage-looking place anybody's ever seen in their entire life. Make no mistake, I'm aware.
No.
What do you mean no? I'm right.
Bad. I'm better. By the way, there was another update to Cookie Run Kingdom today. I don't know
What?
when it added though.
Why is there like a million updates for that?
I don't know. They're probably preparing for the newest collab. I'm trying not to make the update like absolutely ginormous by cutting it up.
Probably. Quest fail. I guess I didn't get someone their flowers or something. Howdy, you have a quest for me? Excuse me, leader, some creatures are seeking shelter with our cult, but they are sick. Should we let them join? Yeah? I don't care. We can just make them not sick. Follower raffle. Sushi, if you're here and on a computer and you'd like to be a part of the cult, or if anybody's here and wants to be a part of the cult, you know, you just click that button. And you'll be in. That funny little raffle button. You know, just leave it running for a moment. Because either way, no matter if people join or not, we get a cult member. And it's great.
As long as you're on computer anyway.
Yeah, I said that, I think. Could be wrong.
I said it. Oh yeah, I was posting a picture of my cat.
Let's let it run for just a second longer. If anybody watching, click on the thing. And it's over. No more. It's an easy to level up. When you start fast, it wins sick and in bed rest. Actually simple. Hey, go sleep. Germaphobe, they... Please spare me. They don't have a bed, and they don't have a bed, and they don't have a bed. That's awesome. Welcome. Why is everyone... Man, we... Okay, but we don't have enough... These are unassigned. Sleep. Game, don't... Don't tell me I don't have enough beds for people, and then have unassigned beds. I have beds for people. You just don't think I do. Let me heal you. This was the wrong building. I meant to be over to the left. Something about hearts. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I meant to heal them. 15. Okay, well, you are less sick, so I should have healed the other person, I guess, technically.
Now there is another cat on my Twitter.
Excellent. Oh, wait, I have to go to that place.
If anybody likes fluffy cats, name Buddy.
Who is this person? A little lamb all alone. Careful, you never know what lurks in the night. And yet I smell no fear on you. How curious. I feel like this person would fit with the other voice. Like, I see you are the Red Crown. I knew your predecessor. He was a weak and cowering thing. Not like you, I should think. The lamb, you've made a deal before. How about another? Fear not. I won't ask for anything as valuable as your eternal servitude. I am hungry, starving, ravenous. I want a fish. A big fish. And I will give you something in return. Do you accept? Absolutely. A big fish? This is a big fish.
So right away. Go to the lighthouse.
Okie dokie. Oh, I got the thing. So close to another cloak. I don't know how to fix the lighthouse. Oh, that's literally, you just needed wood? Our prayers have been answered. You're actually stupid. There's trees all around. So the prisoners return to the shores. You certainly we pledge ourselves to you. You're the mighty servants, mighty lamb. Thanks, pal.
I wish to be reborn.
Oh, but they didn't give me an axolotl. Okay, I actually love how these people sound. But I don't have axolotl though. Okay, no, there's shops outside. Oh, great leader in the light. What do you know about tarot cards? I use them myself, but I find them often when walking by the sea. Even though they're half drowned and buried in sand, they do not tear or warp. Isn't that odd? Some say the cards reveal fate. I say the cards are 25 coins each. Interested? Absolutely. Oh wow, I can get 2 grass instead of 1 grass. Truly incredible. Air projectile when you swing your weapon, 10-second cooldown, absolutely. I mean, we have enough money for this stuff.
Oh, it's a multiple, time thing. You have to go there multiple times.
20% damage during the day. The all-seeing sun.
You will need crystal shards.
I have some.
25 of them.
I don't think I have that many. Hard lava floor. That sounds a little ouchy to me. Large torch. I should go visit the other shops, since now I'm actually decorating. What?
You know what you can do?
What?
Put the lava in the prison.
Oh. A little rude. I'll be doing that.
No, yeah, me too. I hate you.
What?
I hate this Pokemon.
Which Pokemon?
Hi, Rogue. Go.
Let me return to Nekild. Twitch chat's deciding fate. Why does it say there's 3 beds that I don't have? I do. Unless beds collapsed in the night. Beds collapsed in the night. This bed is straight up gone. it got up, I guess. Oh, okay. Yay. They cured the only other ill person. The only problem we had is gone. We have to build a new bed. Because... No. What?
Banana.
You're only making me more confused. I just pressed remove on accident. That's incredible.
It is my job to make you confused.
Well, you deserve a raise then, because... Oh boy. What am I looking at?
Yes.
Why am I so consistently confused?
Because you are.
I'm really glad to have your input. Where would I be without it?
Like, way better off. Yahoo!
Yahoo indeed.
Yahoo!
Oh, there's not a bed for your followers because you're upgrading their bed. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Oh, howdy, Mr. Old Person. I know you could do it. You're truly divine. Okay, that's all. That's all you want. Just that's all. Quest completed. What is more important, harboring the sick or just like having a bed? So apparently it's having a bed. Stop going minus 20. What did I just say?
Stop going minus 20.
There. Stop with this. Stop with this.
Stop what?
A minus 20s. You're
Does it just keep is it like going like are you constantly losing faith right now?
It just keeps saying minus 20. And it keeps going, oh. Everyone, come over here and just eat.
It's eating time.
Grass. I did not burn that food. You're so wrong.
I'm gonna burn it.
Oh, stop making the game. It really likes that sound. Come on, somebody, one more faith. Thank you. Cult flower. Voltor.
Whole time.
Go on, everybody. Now that is what a statue should look like.
Best statue.
Oh, we've got more old people.
Make them fight.
And now you want them to fight again. You're bipolar. But with old people. specifically trial by combat with old people. But, you know, I might just happen to agree with you. There are 2 elderly, but there doesn't need to be 2 elderly. I mean, you know, in my opinion, there doesn't really need to be any elderly. Get rid of them all. Possessions. Worldly possessions mean everything or nothing. Sacral architecture trait. All cult members will gain the sacral architecture trait. When a new building is constructed, gain +5 faith. Devotee trait. All cult members gain the devotee trait. Gain more faith when delivering a sermon. No. But faith is so easy. I'm taking devotee. We get faith from a million things.
So many things.
Doctrine. Oh boy. Rituals. We know why you're all here, and it's to watch old people fight, but that's on cooldown, I guess. That's sad. But if old people die, that looks bad. So I think we have to ascend an old person. The older one will get ascended. $46. And the other one's not appearing. So the 46-year-old gets to go. Go to heaven, my friend. Hello, buddy. You've also leveled up. Soulcake's little person is leveled up. You know, maybe the outhouse is something we should have. Need one of these again. Okay, but actually it's nighttime, so nobody's gonna work on it. That's sad. Oh, Soulcake. The first is a quest course leader. You caught Thorar stealing from another cult member. Would demand justice. Please imprison them? Yeah, I can do that. So I want to test out the new prison. Thorar, I must bring you here. Thorar doesn't seem to care. You honor me, great leader. I'm eternally grateful. Okay. Cop out, pal. That was simple. There was zero downside to that. That was just gain faith. Now everyone just gets to sleep peacefully over here. How nice is that? I was just trying to build the same thing that I thought Soul was going to. But apparently Soul doesn't want to do that. Not enough beds because one collapsed, game. Why is the game gonna yell at me every single time a bed collapses? Like, these things happen. It's a part of the world. Thank you for the faith, my good sir. Thank you for the faith. I have to keep cleaning and cleaning and cleaning for these people. Another level. Head back down. Over to Pilgrim's Passage and see if I can help them out more so that way I can actually get the axolotl. Howdy, sir. Oh, Lamb of Light, may I beseech you once more for your aid? The lighthouse is in disrepair. We need to replace the crystals that reflect the light out to sea. Could you find such materials for us? You know not where to look, but should you succeed, we will give you an offering in return. Oh, yeah. Great Lamb, you must more restore this place to its shining glory, as I swore. Here's our offering in return. Praise the Lamb, O Lamb of Light. I did have enough. Axolotl. What do the cards have in store today? Oops, I meant what cards do we have in store today? None. Okay, bye. $50 for dirt floors? No, thanks. That's a little expensive. I'll head to the Spore Grotto. Reduce more damage or the night. Just gotta get all them cards. I'm interested in plank flooring. Wooden plank is perfect for walking. Couldn't agree more. Oh boy, they just love faith. There's just so much faith to gain. We're just so cool here. It's wild. I'm losing money fast on this. But it's all worth it, because then we'll have the best beds for everybody. And there should be nothing but the best for my followers. I'm gonna go in for another run. Because I need another follower, so that way... Owl, you can be back. It would be great. Oh, I forgot. 10% chance of gaining a heart when killing an enemy, rolling to an enemy damages them, fervor punches fully when entering a new combat room, and harvest bonus resources. I'm fine with that. Begone, beast. Find satisfaction elsewhere. You will not cross the threshold of my temple. I think I will, pal. I forgot that this is a boss fight. I'll do this, and then I'm going to end the stream. Red Fervor also increases your Divine Inspiration bar. My Fervor fully restores. Tears open in the earth release a horde of ghosts that target nearby enemies. Nice. Not sure how I feel about an axe for a boss, though. That's the thing. That's my issue here. Yay. Decently long range. Gotta break all the things, because we need grass, always. I mean, really, it's bone that we need. Grass has never been particularly high on my list of things. Okay, I just want to finish off these. Just finish off these targets. That's all I want. Divine Inspiration. Probably should have checked the other way just in case it was a card. This way a card? No. Oh wait, there can't be cards. Forgot, that's what the white suit does. I mean, it could be a different shop though, you never know. I mean, like, it's not, because there's not, you know, a special background hanging over it. I'm actually not sure if that goes for anything else besides the card place. Really, game? 10% chance to get a heart while killing an enemy, by the way. Just saying. Okay, well, it just happened. I was gonna say, it hasn't happened yet. And then it does. As with both of bosses, I assume this next one's going to have minions to summon. And so a great thing to have when bosses summon minions is something that will heal you just for killing things randomly. So if we can get like a vampiric thing, plus we have the soul, then it's, you know, probably going to be easy to cruise through. Which is what I'm hoping for. But the only way, actually no, never mind. Forget what I was saying. Vampiric is just another weapon type we can get. We don't need any sort of special Twitch voting to happen to be able to pick that up. If there is a Twitch voting event and it's picked that a card spawns in, then I can still pick up that card even though I have the white cloak on. An important piece of knowledge that we picked up last time. Oh. Those eyes are an indicator, I see. This far in and I hadn't realized that yet. I should have picked up a demon, actually. Would have been a good idea. Random stuff, well, I came here for a follower, so... Then it goes into a wood room, and we get extra resources in this run. So it makes sense to me. Hello! I unlocked the axolotl. I'm here on a journey to collect someone to turn into an axolotl. And kill God while I'm at it, just because I'm, you know, when in Rome. Really hating this room. Okay. So we have one. I didn't actually intend on beating a dungeon today, but hey, you know, some things happen. Yeah, but I can turn them into an axolotl. As I unlock the thing. Just break those houses down. Combat. Dun, dun, dun. Good old stone. Bonk. Are you here again? Dude, like, calm down. 5 becomes 4, becomes 3, becomes 2, becomes 1, becomes nothing. Elamar was always frightened of the Red Crown. Yes, fear made a coward of him. My door's next to be knocked upon. Knock, knock, the lamb comes to raise. End of days, end of days. Okay, yeah, pal, I already know you're gonna die, okay? Just, like, stop crying about it. These are new. Not enough, though. Full heal, thanks, pal. I love this room. Oh, now that is something I can do. What's Tuco plan?
Oh, he's playing Overwatch too.
Oh, nice.
Or I assume he's gonna try.
If I raid a loading screen, I'm fine with that. That would be, you know, it adds some sort of value to what's going on. I mean, you know, he'll probably get in.
Plus, he just started. Oh.
Yeah. I'm not quite finished here yet. Come on, dude. Huh? Bonkity bonk. I don't know what you're saying. You're too quiet.
You gotta kill the water god.
That is true. I do have to do that. I was very, very close to the microphone. Oh, I'm totally keeping that move. Ba 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 bow.
So for anyone who's either on the stream or gonna watch the VOD, just so everyone knows, I might be absent in a few months or so, because we're gonna move again. It won't be that far. Just literally to a different apartment. In the apartment complex. So probably
Well, I
won't
hope-
take too long, but I have to set
Still.
everything up again.
Hope it all goes well.
You gotta go kill God. Go kill your God.
I'm doing that.
Go kill God.
You can't rush someone when it comes to killing God.
Killing God's fun.
That's why I'm getting around to it. Hmm? After I kill God, I'm, you know, ending this.
Just go ahead and mention your raid.
Yeah, I just got done killing God, you know.
Usual Wednesday.
Okay, you know what, that's it. You're not allowed to hit me, it's rude. Okay, that was also rude, game. Okay, seriously, just pop out. Thank you.
No.
Yes, actually.
No.
Bonk, 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 bonk. It's just that simple. Time to fight God.
Bone
Bum ba bum bum ba da da. Who's ready?
I sawed this boat in half.
I'm going to saw this God in half. Howdy, God. Me again. Each critter, you will learn your place. You don't understand, lamb. Heed my warning and stay away. Buddy, I've gone through here several times. That is quite the mouth. Oh wow, you're actually you actually are threatening looking. Everyone else just kind of transformed into something. You like have weapons. I'm not feeling so confident about this one. How did I already take that much damage? Okay, Gungeon boss. Is that fair? Actually fighting the lead throne. What the heck? Why?
Hell time.
Why at him? You don't explode on him? You're literally a bomb. Alright, come on, Gungeon, lend me your aid. It's actually, that is a Bullet Twins move. That is not... This is Gungeon now. It is... Oh no, that thing's got a little enchantment on it. That's gonna disrupt other attacks. I live in fear. That's so lame and not fair. Okay, well, dead. Tell me how to dodge that one, game. Why is that such a ramp up in difficulty? That was absurd. And honestly quite lame. Yeah, Deathmage followers think you're lame. That's so cool. That's what I wanted to hear. Now my structures are broken. Everyone hates me. My resources are gone. God's alive. Something we just can't have. That's so lame. Honestly, I'm fine with it though.
You tried your best.
Means more people can witness it. We can just throw that in there, you know, let's just throw in another... Oh, we can decide that some other time. It already looks bad now that I've just done that. And next time we can bring you in. But for now, I'm going to cook food and then it's going to be over. Everyone, get ready to eat grass! Oh my gosh! I'm going to cook more. I know we all love grass here. Nom 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 nom. They're all chomping away. I'm going to cook even more grass, actually.
This is the grass composter.
Yep. 36 bowls of fried grass, everyone. How's everybody feeling? Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. Wow, I'm glad everyone enjoyed all that grass. And you know what else I hope everyone enjoyed the stream. That's what I'm saying. That's my incredible segue. It's not really even a segue, you know? It's kind of stating that it's ending. We're in the end times, you know? Let me represent that by going over the end screen. Here. Let me go see what's up with Tuco. Just real quick, you know? Let me check the Tuco. Oh, it's what's up with Tuco. Okay, yeah, we've got this. We're gonna raid Tuco, which is just gonna be a great time. I think Tuco's playing Overwatch 2. Channels intended for mature audiences. I get it says. I haven't gotten that vibe. I've watched Tuco. I'm following Tuco, which is awesome. So everyone else should, you know. It'd be so cool. But I mean, really do whatever, you know. Don't follow because I told you to. Follow because Tuco is Tuco. And you know, speaking of following, you know, if you're here and you're hearing this, there's an awesome little button for that. You know, just putting it out there, putting the thought in everyone's minds. But I'm gonna start the raid now, so you know, I'm gonna click the funny raid button, then I'm gonna click the end stream button. So good. I mean, really, just goodbye, good night to, you know, it's nighttime, so it's actually a good night next time. So good night, everyone. And now, it is over. Good night.